Symphonic Rain is a Japanese visual novel originally released in 2004, but now finally seeing a worldwide release on Steam. This version is a slight remastering, with touch-ups from the original character artist. The game remains largely unchanged though from its original version, including a few graphical issues here and there that were still present in the first version. The game is mostly a visual novel, reading the story, having a few choices here and there, small little bits of interaction, and there's also the musical mini-game that is a big part of this title. The story in the game has a rather somber tone to it, even with the likes of a magical fairy that you get to talk to and is part of the story. The game still has a very somber mood, mostly due to the setting, being in a small fictional Italian city that's known for its musical academy, but it's constantly raining, and people have become so complacent they don't even wear special outfits for the rain, like raincoats, or even carry umbrellas. In the game, you're playing as Chris, who is a few months away from his final performance at the Academy. He has to pick a partner to join him for his performance, and that's where a lot of the choice comes into play in the game and what revolves around the good and bad endings. There's a few female protagonists that you'll be able to choose as your partner, and each one of them has their own unique songs that they'll be able to perform with you. One of the more interesting aspects about the game, though, is in its mini-game where you get to perform the songs. How it works is you use your keyboard with certain letter presses in order to hit the notes at the right times. You'll fill up combo gauge and get points for doing it correctly. You'll have a meter in the lower left corner that you slowly start to fill up with rings, and you have to reach a certain amount in order to successfully complete the song. You have a few different difficulties, easy, normal, and hard, for these musical performances, and even if you're not that great at them and don't feel like doing them, you can do an auto-skip feature where it will play the song perfectly for you so that you can continue on in the story. The only negative with that is you still have to listen and watch the performance though, so you can't just skip through it even if you're using the auto version of it. The game has a total of 9 different endings, a few of which you will only be able to unlock once you play through the main storyline once with each of the potential partners, and that slowly allows you to not only get all the pieces of the story, but then it all comes together with the final scenarios. In the visual department, it'll be a small bit of contention. It's all personal preference for whether or not you like the particular art style in the game, and while the main characters really didn't do anything for me from the visual standpoint, I did actually like the backgrounds. There's something simplistic to them that I overall enjoyed, along with the rain effects in the scenes. Overall, I was drawn into the somber mood and tone of Symphonic Rain. The music in particular is great, and I actually recommend listening to it even if you don't give the game a try. Symphonic Rain is not a fan-servicey or dating sim style, though there is a little bit of that included. It's mostly a well-told story with some great music to go along with it. You throw in the whole piano rhythm game section, and it's an overall nice experience. From the technical side of things, the game ran smoothly as far as crashing and slowdown. However, there are some visual issues. In the mini-game, when you're performing the songs, you will see plus and greater than and less than signs if you're on hard. However, this is actually a graphical issue that hasn't been fixed since the original, and is actually supposed to represent semicolon, comma, and period, so keep that in mind when playing the game. Symphonic Rain is available now on Steam for $39.99, and it does feature Steam achievements. It's a bit on the pricey side for sure, especially considering it is a 2004 visual novel that's just been touched up a little bit, but I know fans of this game from the past, as well as those who like visual novels, it doesn't usually seem to be a deal breaker when it comes to the price. However, for more casual fans, you may want to wait for it to go down. As far as the story and all is concerned, I did enjoy the game, and I'm going to be giving Symphonic Rain a 7 out of 10. But anyway guys, it's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course I hope you enjoyed.